Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name's Laura. This is Ash a la carte. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, good to see you again. So for this video, there's for years been going around this 52-week pantry stock up challenge. And so I decided that I wanted to take the 52 weeks, which they suggest $10 a week, which would be $520, and that I would take that and do it in a bulk way instead of buying it piece by piece to see how much money you could save. So if you spend $10 a week for 52 weeks, that's $520, give or take, because sometimes you might be cheaper and sometimes you might be higher. But what I did was I compiled the list of the total amount. So instead of, I don't even remember, 15, maybe it was 15 bags of 5-pound bags of flour. I bought 3 25-pound bags of flour. Most of the people that are going to be having a pantry stock like that would maybe have bulk storage already set up. Like I have buckets that I use. But in some circumstances, maybe having the smaller packages would be better. I was talking about that with like peanut butter. Okay, so I bought 2 64-ounce things of peanut butter because that was the cheapest way to go, and I was trying to do it for the cheapest. If I were really stocking this for me and not donating it, because that's what I'm going to do, I would have bought smaller containers of peanut butter, because I don't eat through peanut butter quick enough that I would think that the 64-ounce would be the best thing for me. But I was donating it to a food pantry or a soup kitchen, so a 64-ounce peanut butter is probably better for them. I messed up. I don't know why I thought that sugar came in 5 pounds like flour. I have baked for years. I know that sugar comes in 4 pounds. I only bought 6 instead of 8, so I got 24 pounds instead of 30 total. What I needed. It would have been 32 if I would have bought 8. So if I would have done that correctly, it would have been cheaper at Sam's, so I messed up a little bit on that. But I added in what the difference would be if I did buy the correct amount at Aldi, because that's where I bought it from. And so I ended up spending $280.55, I believe, to get everything on the list for doing a 1-year pantry stock up. It was 7 4-packs of toilet paper. I bought the cheapest because it's for an emergency, and in an emergency you're going to want to have something instead of nothing. So I bought the cheap stuff. I got ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and antacid tablets. I did not buy a name brand because I was being cheap. I bought 20 cans of fruit. Pineapple was the cheapest, and since I was donating it to a food pantry, I bought all pineapple. I bought it at Dollar Tree, so it depends on what they have that day, because sometimes they have pears, which would have been an even better buy because they're bigger containers, but did not find that when I went. So I bought pineapple, which is probably what I would stock up on anyways, because that's my favorite fruit. Canned fruit. That's my favorite canned fruit. It was 15 cans of soup. I got Healthy Choice chicken and rice and chicken noodle. Chicken soups are pretty standard, so but you could spend more and get your favorite. My favorite canned soup is probably Campbell's Chunky, the sausage gumbo, and that's quite a bit more expensive than what I paid. But I would eat the Healthy Choice chicken noodle and chicken and wild rice. I've had it, or chicken and rice. I've had them both. 15 cans of beans, You'll see in the video that they have pop tops, and had I been shopping and not doing an order pickup, I probably would have opted to go a different route, but I did order pickup and I was donating them. They will be used quicker. I only got 2 varieties. You could mix it up and get 5 varieties, whatever. You have 20 cans. I got 20 cans of tuna. Tuna was by far the cheapest canned meat. I enjoy canned tuna, so that wasn't a problem for me. If you wanted chicken or something, that would increase the cost, obviously. 10 pounds of pasta. I just got one kind of pasta because I was donating it, but you could have gotten several different varieties in the same way that I did it. I bought 2 4-pound boxes and 1 2-pound box. You could have mixed up the varieties. And some places still have pasta for less than $1. I couldn't find places that had like the single boxes for that. So I did just go bulk, and I bought all the same kind because I was donating it to a soup kitchen. And then 20 cans of vegetables. I did 10 green bean, 10 corn. Those were the cheapest vegetables that you can buy. Corn and green beans. Peas and carrots are worth like 30 cents more a can, I think, at Aldi. And at most places they seem to be higher, so I just went with the cheap ones. Canned green beans and canned corn are probably the 2 that I use the most, but I do like canned carrots and sometimes I like canned peas. I bought 10 pounds of oatmeal instead of 442 ounces, so it was a half a pound less than what they requested, but it was way cheaper. And I kind of hope that you enjoy how I put this together. I am hoping that I can figure out how to link all of this stuff in the box below, so that you can see like my process on how I pick and chose where I was going. Also, I'm going to attach the 52-week spreadsheet that was set up for how, like, what day you were doing. I took it from something else and put it into a Google sheet. So hopefully you guys can use those if you want. I really enjoyed doing this. I love shopping, so grocery shopping. I love grocery shopping. And if you wonder why I keep looking behind me, is I'm sitting in the church parking lot waiting for my parents to pull up so I can go take Bowie to her class this morning. And I just had a little bit of time, so I went and donated everything to a place called the Good Samaritan Inn. That is a soup kitchen in, like in a town, close to where we live. And so I got a little bit of footage. I asked the guy if he minded if I filmed him a little bit, and he said no. So I don't know if I actually got him in the video or not, but he was very nice. It was the first time I've ever been there, and they had a lot of people in there volunteering, and I'm assuming they get a lot of people in there eating. So it was pretty awesome, and I might see if I can go donate some time there this summer. We'll see. All right, I'm going to cut this off now. I will be back at the end and just enjoy my video, I hope. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. So I'm sitting in front of Dollar Tree. I'm going to run in and grab the items that were cheapest on my list at Dollar Tree. It looks really busy, so I probably will not film in there, but you never know. I might find something amazing I need to share, right? All right, so I will show you what I get in the complete haul, but I'll probably do little videos here to get to the main haul. So it's going to happen over several days because it's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go inside the store and see what I can find. All right, so I forgot to pick up the phone earlier because I went into Aldi's. But now I'm at Sam's. It's a different day today. I look kind of a mess. We had a fun day at school, so I got to play spoons with lots of students and some other faculty. Had a really fun time. So I'm gonna head into Sam's. Again, these stores are so busy. I mean, right now it's a Wednesday afternoon, and like it just seems like everywhere is so busy. So I most likely am not going to film inside the store, but if I do, we'll see some footage. Otherwise, I will be back with you tomorrow when I pick up my Walmart order. I placed that online, and I know that there were 2 substitutions. One was an exact same substitution, just a different flavor, I believe. And then the other one was they substituted name brand for great value. But I paid the same amount, so I'm gonna still keep it. So, all right, I will see you soon. Bye. All right, so I have gone to 2 Dollar Trees, Aldi's, Aldi, Walmart, and Sam's. I don't have physical receipts for Walmart or Sam's because I do the scan and go at Sam's, and I did online pickup at Walmart. So I will have a clip in here if I can figure that out. But the first Dollar Tree I went to, I got 15 cans. This is an awful receipt. I got 15 cans of Healthy Choice soup. Will this focus on this? It probably will not, but it was $23.80. This was a terrible receipt. You see everything says $1.25. Oh, and then I got 2 baking powders, 2 baking sodas, and a seasoning salt. So that was the first one. That's this purchase right here. I got 8 cans of, why is this not focusing? Chicken noodle, Healthy Choice. I got 7 cans of chicken with rice. They didn't have 15 of one can, or I would have done that. I found baking powder at Aldi, and it was significantly cheaper than anywhere else. So that was a good score. Their baking soda I found it at Dollar Tree. Their baking soda at Dollar Tree is 69 cents. That was the cheapest. So I got 2 boxes of those. Those are 1-pound boxes. And then I got a 1-pound seasoning salt. The Supreme Traditions blend, $1.25. So those items were $23.80. All right. Second Dollar Tree was a full another day. And I bought 20 cans of pineapple. They are Libby's. I got 10 cans of chunk. Sorry, my foot. Okay. I got 10 cans of Libby's chunk pineapple and light syrup, 20 ounces. I got 10 cans of Libby's sliced pineapple and light syrup, all natural, 20 ounces. That total was $25. Those were my Dollar Tree purchases. Then at Aldi, I spent $27.10, and I totally made a mistake. I don't know why I thought sugar was 5 pounds, because I needed 30 pounds. So sugar would have been cheaper to purchase in bulk at Sam's Club. So when I give you the total, I'm going to add 2 more 285s to show you the total of what the whole paper would be. But just know that I had a brain fart. I bought 10 cans of corn and 10 cans of green beans. So that is $27.10. So that is, there are 10 cans of green beans and then 10 cans of corn. And then I got the 6, but pretend there's 8 sugars. And then the next one that we'll do is Sam's Club. So at Sam's Club, the total for how much oatmeal they were asking for was 10.5 pounds. So I just went with 10 pounds. It was significantly cheaper to buy 10 pounds than to buy 10.5 pounds. They wanted 48 ounces of oil. So I got 3 liters of oil, or 3/4 of oil, which is the same amount of oil. They wanted 2 jars of yeast, which was almost double or triple the cost of 2 pounds of yeast at Sam's. And if you ever buy yeast, buy it at Sam's, throw what you're not using in the freezer. When I have one of these, I have 2 containers. I have a small one in my fridge, and I have a big one in my freezer. And when my small one empties, I pull the big one and refill the small one. 40 ounces of honey, which is 5 pounds. It only asked for 4. And then it was 6 bags of 12 ounces of chocolate chips. And this was cheaper to just buy the whole 4.5 pounds in one bag. So that was Sam's. I will put on the screen what the prices were, hopefully, for all of those things. And then Walmart. The first thing I have up here are 3 25-pound bags of flour, because this added up to wanting 75 pounds of flour. So that's what I got. It was 12 pounds of rice. So I got 2 5-pound bags and a 2-pound bag. It wanted 6 pounds of powdered sugar. So I got 3 2-pound bags. 6 pounds of light brown sugar. I got 3 2-pound bags. It wanted 10 pounds of pasta. I got all spaghetti. I bought 2 4-pound boxes, 1 2-pound box. It wanted 2 boxes of salt, I believe. And so a box was a certain number of ounces. So I bought 5 of these. I really thought that I bought iodized because that's what I would normally buy. So I mistakenly put plain salt. But because you're wanting this like for your health and safety, I would opt for iodized. It was 20 cans of meat. Tuna was by far the cheapest. So at Walmart, the 4 packs of the Great Value tuna was the cheapest. So I bought 5 of them. So there's 5 of them stacked back here. It wanted, I don't remember off the top of my head how many peanut butters, but it ended up being 128 ounces. And so I bought 2 64 ounces, I believe. I think it was 8 pounds. And I ended up just getting the 2 big ones. Now, some of these things, if you use them, like, you might want smaller containers. I've explained in my opening that I am donating all of this. So I was trying to show you that if you were trying to do this bulk haul, instead of it being a $10 a week cost, you could do it for significantly cheaper if you broke it into increments of like larger quantities. So like you, instead of buying 4 little peanut butters, you get 1 big peanut butter. It saves money. Peanut butter doesn't go rancid that quickly. I don't know how long it would take a normal person to go through a tub of peanut butter. But for me, it would take a really long time, so I probably wouldn't buy that much. But some people eat a lot more peanut butter than others. All right. So next I got baking cocoa. I was just looking at the date on this. March of 2027. That's insane. So they had 8-ounce containers. That's actually what they asked for. I couldn't buy it in a pound. So I got 2 8-ounce containers. I just got the Great Value brand. They wanted chicken bouillon and beef bouillon. Now, I spent more money. I thought about getting the same size in each of them. And this smaller one, I prefer, personally, the loose granules to the bouillon cubes. And this is my favorite. If I were buying them for me, though, I would probably have gotten chicken and then the tomato one, because those are my 2 favorite. But I do keep beef also. the beef container I have is like this size, and the chicken container I have is like ginormous. And I love using these. So I went with these as opposed to like buying bouillon cubes, because while I am donating, I would still only really purchase things that I would use. It wanted 2 containers of ground cinnamon. Now, my personal preference on this would have been to just buy a big one. But again, I was just having this as a backup, and these would stay better longer if they are sealed. So I went with the 2 little ones. It was also the cheapest thing. I ordered Great Value Crisco. I want to say they only wanted like a 2-pound container, but I couldn't find a container that was smaller than this, which is 3 pounds. But I ordered Great Value. They gave me this one for the same price, which was $5.18. So that was a win. I don't usually win on substitutions. All right, and then 20 cans of beans. I got 10 black beans, 10 dark red kidney beans. The problem with doing a pickup order is I would not buy pop tops for my storage. But again, I'm donating these, so hopefully these are things that people will use. And then the rest of the stuff that I got is non-food. So I made judgment calls on which one, what sizes. I went with the cheapest bathroom tissue because if it's an emergency, I don't mind the cheap stuff. And I always have some cheap stuff. I hope my brother's not watching. When, like somebody runs out of toilet paper and they ask, I might give him the cheap stuff. I don't give my brother the cheap stuff though, because they told me the first time that it was terrible. They asked for Tums. I went with Equate antacid tablets. This was one of the substitutions. I asked for a different flavor and they switched out for berry. This is good until March of 25, so that's got a couple of years on it. And then I chose to go for 200. I'm sorry about my foot. I chose to go for 200 pills, so I got 2 100 packs of ibuprofen. I would always buy the coated. I don't know if these are coated. It was all I could get. Dye-free, whatever. It works. And then a 200 count of acetaminophen. So that is everything that I bought. I got 20 cans of fruit, 15 cans of soup, 2 baking powders, 2 baking sodas, a pound of seasoning salt, 4 packs of toilet paper, 200 acetaminophen, 200 ibuprofen, a pack of antacid tablets or Tums, 20 cans of beans, 2 containers of cinnamon, beef bouillon, chicken bouillon, shortening, 2 8-ounce containers of cocoa, peanut butter, 10 pounds of spaghetti, 20 cans of tuna. I got 5 containers of salt, 20 cans of vegetables, 6 pounds of powdered sugar, 6 pounds of brown sugar, 12 pounds of rice, 6 bags or the equivalent of chocolate chips, 4 48-ounce of oil or the equivalent, 2 jars of yeast, or if you're smart, buy it from Sam's. It was supposed to be 4 pounds of honey. I got 5. It was 4 42-ounce Quaker Oats, which was 10.5 pounds. I bought 10 pounds. And then it should have been 30 pounds of sugar, but I messed up and I only bought 24. And 75 pounds of flour. So I will hopefully figure out how to attach my spreadsheet and how I did my price comparison across the board and how I chose where I picked the items that I was buying at each store. And again, just remember that depending on how you use items, you may not want them in the 25-pound bags of flour. I keep mine in buckets, so a 25-pound bag of flour is fine. You might not want giant things of peanut butter if you don't eat peanut butter that quickly. You would probably not want pop-top cans. You might not like tuna, so you might have gone with chicken. Chicken was significantly more expensive, so I was doing this the cheapest. And I was also buying things that I would actually eat. It's not smart to pick up cans of mandarin oranges if you don't like mandarin oranges. Pineapple is my favorite canned fruit, or peaches, but the cans of peaches that Dollar Tree normally has that I've seen, they did not have them. And normally they have even bigger cans of pears, but that store that I went to at that time didn't have them. So I picked pineapple, which is what I was going to pick up anyways, but it worked out that way. So this is everything. I hope that I can catch some footage of it being donated. I'm planning on taking it to a local soup kitchen and seeing what they will accept. Whatever they will not accept, I will just take to a local food pantry, and I might not get that donated tomorrow because the food pantry is only open until 10, and I don't know that I will have time to get that donated before they close tomorrow. But I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that this helps some people see that if you're trying to stock, like an emergency pantry, to have items like this on hand, that you can do it significantly cheaper than $10 a week. My average, I believe, I can't remember what my average was because it was like $285 or something. So I will have all that calculation. I will put right here how much this averages out per week, but you probably could not get these savings by doing it at a per week. You would probably want to divide it up into 4 or 6 shopping trips. And if you did, maybe that would make you have this stockpile safer. And some things you might not need to add into your stockpile. Like there is no way that I will run out of toilet paper. I was a couponer before COVID, and because of COVID, I may not have been able to coupon for toilet paper and laundry detergent like I used to, but know that my laundry room and my bathrooms are stocked for toilet tissue because I don't let it go down. Every other month I'll buy a pack of toilet paper. And whether I need it or not, then when I don't have the money to buy toilet paper, I have it. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoy my video. And I hope to see you tomorrow when I'm donating this. Thank you. Oh, push. I just want to say thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you taking out the time to spend time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed doing all of the research and shopping for this, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well. I will see you next time. You guys have a great day. Bye.